Alright, today Sheri's going to show you how easy it is to transform a boxy blazer into something that's fantastic to wear for the coming spring weather. Okay? Bye-bye.
For this fantastically fast, oh-so-retro project, all you need is a boxy vintage blazer, your seam ripper, iron-on patches, your sewing gear, and of course your trusty iron. So your first step is to simply remove those huge shoulder pads that give the jacket that terrible boxy shape. And to do that, all you got to do is grab your seam ripper and figure out on the inside where the shoulder pads are and carefully open up those shoulder seams. And you should then be able to pop the shoulder pad out of the small hole you have made. That's huge! Then all you have to do is use your seam ripper again and carefully detach the shoulder pad from the interior lining of the blazer. Now that those massive shoulder pads are removed, I'm going to go ahead and grab my trusty needle and thread and hand stitch those little shoulder openings closed. How much nicer are those shoulders? So much softer and not at all boxy looking anymore. So now the next part is the funnest part, deciding where exactly you are going to put your groovy patches. Now I think I want mine going down the lapel here. Once you're happy with the placement of your patches, go ahead and grab a nice thin piece of scrap cotton fabric. Place it over top of the first patch if you have more than one. Let's move those out of the way so they don't get ironed. Grab your iron and press. Give it a check every so often and make sure it is actually getting stuck down, and then any little corners that aren't stuck, iron them again. Once you have one patch secured to the blazer, then go ahead and add your other ones using the same method. Arrange them. Once you have the next one there, remove the extras, cover with the cotton, and iron. How fantastic is this transformation? Totally easy. That took me less than an hour to do the entire thing, and it's awesomely cool. And I love my rainbow unicorn lapel.